Even if left-wing terrorists caused 1,000 times, not 1,000, 10 times as many deaths as right-wing terrorists, I wouldn't care. Because I don't care about left-wing terrorism. I care about right-wing terrorism.
Well, I mean, I think that pretty much shows your hand here.
Well, no, because we're not talking about whether or not left-wing or right-wing terrorism are good or bad. We're just talking about how often they happen. I can argue that point impartially while still believing that I don't care about left-wing terrorism, but I do care about right-wing terrorism.
Well, I mean, if you don't care about left-wing terrorism, then you don't care about the morals or general
No, I care about
benefit.
morals. Wait, I care very much
Yes,
about
when
morals.
they
That's why
benefit
I'm fine
your
with left-wing.
side. The
Well,
only
yeah,
thing.
wait, yeah. I'm in favor of. Wait, no. For one, morals don't benefit anything. Moral systems are moral systems. I believe that left-wing action is good, even if it's terroristic in most cases, and I think right-wing action is bad, even if it's terroristic in most cases. I can justify my axioms if you would like me to, but it's not that I don't care about morals. It's that I think right-wingers are bad and left-wingers are good. It's a very moral statement of mine.
Okay, but so you're willing to ignore any sort of bad that the left does.
No. I wouldn't ignore what they do. I would say they did it, and I would catalog that they've done it, and then I would say, I don't actually think that's bad. There's a difference between me saying, I don't mind left-wing terrorism, and me saying, I will overlook or lie about instances of left-wing terrorism when it occurs.
Well, aren't you overlooking it?
No. No, I'm data driven. Again, if you find points indicating to me that left-wing terrorism takes place more often than it's reported to, then I'll change my position to what the data suggests. I don't ignore anything. I'll just say, even if that does happen, that I don't mind that it's left-wing terrorism, because I'm more fine with it.
I just don't think that's going to result in a very fair discussion here.
How so? I've been over this. You can discuss the preponderance, the likelihood of both instances in an unbiased manner while still believing that one is good and one is bad. Like, do you think that if you're counting all of the people in a room and half of them are good and half of them are bad, and you report back and you report how many people in the room, that then you could say, oh, well, you thought half those people were bad. You probably didn't count them right. What? You can still count things.
You understand that people, I mean, whether it's left or right-wing terrorism.
What do you mean?
Whether it's left or right-wing terrorism, it's equally bad.
No. Wait. Do you think it's okay? Wait. Do you think it's okay to shoot people?
It depends.
Oh, it depends. Yeah, I agree. So is terrorism good or bad? It depends.
It's bad.
No. Wait. Why is shooting people? It depends, but terrorism is just across.
Shooting people isn't terrorism.
Okay, and I don't think that terrorism is some unique, divinely bad thing. It's just another form of violence that exists. Some forms of violence can be justified. All of them can under the right circumstances. Shooting people can be good or bad. Shooting a pregnant mother because she cut in front of you in line is bad. Shooting a person who's in the middle of raping your daughter is good. So, okay, terrorism to kill a bunch of gay people in a club is bad. Terrorism to destroy the mining port of a fracking company to help save the environment is good. That's sort of how I kind of made those one up on the spot, but that kind of gets my point across.
And you think that this is? I'm sorry, I don't really I don't know how to respond to that, I guess. Terrorism is bad, whether it's left or right wing.
Yeah, because you're encountering something called moral dumbfounding right here, which is where you think something is bad just intrinsically in your gut, but you don't actually have an argument to support it. If terrorism leads to good outcomes,
my argument is that we all have a duty to defend the weak and the innocent. We all have a duty to
wait. Defend the weak and innocent? What you mean by help fight against a corporation that's destroying the environment and polluting the river nearby, which causes fishermen to bring poisoned fish to their village, which then poisons people over a period of decades? Yeah, terrorism in that case totally protects the weak and innocent.
I mean, terrorism protects?
Yeah, in that instance that I just gave you, that would be an example of terrorism being used to protect the innocent. And there have been plenty of instances of eco-terrorism in Southeast Asia, for example, or in Africa, that have led to those kind of positive outcomes, to fight back against corrupt corporations and governments that are trying to trample on the common man. I would consider that to be good terrorism, you know?
Did you say good terrorism?
Yes, I would consider that to be good examples of terrorism. Positive.
I think that violence can have justifications. I don't think that terrorism is necessarily a good way to express your political message.
What if it did what I just said it did? What if it just has positive outcomes?
The end justifies the means?
Yeah, I'm a consequentialist. Yeah, the ends do justify the means. Yeah.
I don't think that I guess we're having a argument that it can't be proven one way or the other. I mean, I suppose. But I mean, listen, I appreciate you coming on and debating me, but I picked all the subjects. If you want to pick one, I can debate you on it, or I can I can let you go. I think that